Alice, how you doing? Swat, how you doing, mate? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me talking? Hello? Yeah, you can hear me. Cool. Fab, did you come into the party? Right, Moby, how's it going, mate? Nice, what do you think of it, Moby? Have you played it already? So what, you at work? Alright, no worries, mate. I sent an invite, so if you get off and I'm still on or whatever, just feel free to join, mate. No problem. Alright, Jerry, how you doing, mate?
With war on the horizon, British High Command recognized.
See you, Alyssa. Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate it.
Fuel for these new machines of war came from lands dominated by the Ottomans. These regions also held vital trade routes in strategic positions. Controlling them was therefore a critical step in winning the war.
Can you hear me alright? I'm just I've put in a new setup on my mic and headphones, so I don't know what it sounds like.
It seems
Also, can you hear the game?
to get our dreadnoughts running, we have to travel all the way to the Persian Gulf ourselves. Frankly, it's bewildering.
I'm not hearing the game at all.
Should be buried in the bloody desert. That said, these Ottoman savages shouldn't be too hard to clear out. You know, I'm half tempted to get stuck into the champagne already. But then, what would I have to look forward to in victory? Tea?
Can you actually hear the game? I can't hear nothing through my headphones. I'll let this load in. I'll have to have a look.
Our fleet has.
Alright, so bear with me a second, because I absolutely can't hear anything at the moment. What's going on? Audio. No, it's not that. Alright, just bear with me a second, people. I've just got to go in and have a look at my settings, because I can't hear anything at the moment. Where are we? Device settings. Audio device. Ah, here we go. Ah, that's it, I can hear. It's quiet, but I can hear. Fab, can you hear me? Oh, cool. Yeah. I have my settings. Yeah, I can hear you, mate. A little bit quiet, but I can hear you. Yeah, cool. Yeah, mate, it's fine. I wouldn't have sent up invite otherwise. Yeah. Right, I've got to turn the game volume up because I can't actually hear much at all. Right, so I'm just ignoring the chat for the minute because I just want to try and get my sound properly. I can hear you nice and loud, but I can't hear the game properly. That's a bit better. How's that for the sound in the game? Is that right? Yeah. It's still actually a bit quiet. I'm going to turn it up a bit. I can't actually hear much of it. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys in the stream. I'm going to turn it up a bit more. That sounds alright, the game compared with my voice. It's not too loud, one or the other. Yeah, I can hear you nice and loud. I've just changed the way I configure my mic and my headphones and Alright, cool. Yeah, Fab, if you hear me just talking randomly, I'm just talking to the people on the stream. No, you're fine, mate. Yeah, what are you on Oil of Empire? On the Power Fortress. Are you attacking or defending? Oh, you're on the other team then. Oh yeah, cool. How you been? You've been a bit busy. You're studying, oh yeah. Oh look, we've got a floating cannon again. Oh, look, he's having a little look. Yeah, it can be quite rage-inducing. Yeah, that was in one of my other streams. That floating cannon. And I went in the stream. I had it in a video. My sound is so quiet. Oh, I don't want to go right over there. Yeah, Jerry, your stream was so funny. I was cracking up. I think you and your friends are obsessed with dildos. My friend Jerry was streaming last night and he was just, him and his friends keep going on about dildos and Russian dildos. I think they all got some kind of fetish about it or something. Oh, I was going to teabag him.
We lost this attack. I know you fought hard, but these Turks are tougher than expected. Prepare for another attack. This time, we won't let them off so easily.
Yeah, it was only the first attack. We pushed up quite well. Gary Cliff, you hate snipers. What do you play as? Oh, nice one, Gary. Appreciate that, mate. You play on PlayStation 4, mate? You're more than welcome to come and join the game if you want. Mobley subbed to me as well. Nice one, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, for you guys that are watching, I'm playing with a dude called Fab123. He's got his own channel and makes some really cool videos. I don't know if you just heard him say that. I don't know if you can hear Fab talking. Assault and support only just started with sniper. It's a fun kit to use, mate. I've got my assault up to about 12 or 13. I haven't played support at all. Still on rate 0 with that. I've got my medic up to about 7 or 8.
What courage, man.
Oh, you can't hear him. He must have. Your settings must be on some kind of privacy settings, Fab, because they can't hear you talking. But they're going to check you out anyway.
We need to redeploy immediately.
Some time after the British secured the oil fields in the Persian Gulf, the Ottomans launched an audacious attack on the Suez Canal, the key to maintaining British dominance in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's all right. I appreciate you joining, mate. And I'll send you an invite next time if you can make it or not. It's, you know, or if I don't send an invite, I always have an open party when I'm streaming. So you're more than welcome if you come online just to join.
You cannot call them weaklings.
Yeah, thanks for joining anyway, mate.
Our army must have marched across the whole bloody desert in about 10 days, under this burning sun. Right now, they occupy the far bank of our precious canal. I can see them watching us like wolves.
Yeah, cool. All right, mate, take it easy. Bye-bye.
We shall be upon them like the devil.
Well, just on my own now. Oh, you're still there. See you, mate.
The Ottomans are threatening
His
the
channel
Suez
is
Canal, the bloodline of our empire.
Fab123.
First, we must overrun the enemy lines on the...
I think I'm level 30 support, nice. Yeah, it's the only one I haven't really given any chance to support. I don't know why, I haven't got nothing like actually personally against it, I just haven't really given it much of a chance. I started off when I first started playing, just mainly playing medic, and then went to assault, and then sort of found I really enjoyed sniping, so I stayed with the sniper kit. Have you done any sniping in other games, Gary? Because it's not actually, it's a little bit, when you get first play, a little bit tricky, but it should, you get used to it really, really quick. It's actually really easy to snipe on Battlefield 1. Oh, Kenny, how's it going, bruv? Thanks for dropping in, mate.
Spotted a soldier. Hold the line, lads.
There's a quick sector. That's what Jerry's on Xbox, he's not on a PlayStation. So Gary, you excited for Destiny 2? Really not going to hit? I played a bit of Destiny, it weren't actually too bad. I could never figure out like the raids and stuff though. I never really had anyone to play with. I might have a look at Destiny 2. You know, there's so many nice looking games come out in the E3 and the Play. It's hard to sort of pick any what you wanna. Someone.
Someone? I'm out of ammunition.
Alright, I need. Look at all these snipers. Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 snipers. I just need one of them to die so I can pick their gun up. How you doing, Rockham? Got to read the chat a minute. We're just about to go to bed and get a notification of the live stream. Oh mate, I did send you an invite, but if you're tired of going to bed, mate, don't worry. Can anyone see any dead snipers near me? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Come on, pick it up then. Martini Henry, great. With a massive scope. Yeah, Fab, thanks for joining, mate. I really appreciate it. And, definitely try and get some games in. No. Thank you.
Good show.
Yeah, this map is definitely sniper heavy. It's a bit uncalled for. It would be nice if there was some other, like some support so they can get a bit of ammo. Alright, latest swap. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Take it easy, bruv. Alright, let us know when you're around and I'll send you another invite. Rock 'em.
Enemy soldier sighted!
Alright, latest swap. Try and come around this side a bit. Oh, I picked up his kit and fucking sniper shield, really? Who uses that? Really? Oh, it's got a funny little wobble on.
We lost this attack, yet we fought hard and with great courage. Our entire empire depends on us securing this canal, and this is our final attack. Let us push those Ottomans back to where they came from.
Right, marksman. I'll try and play a bit more aggressively. The Russian. Yeah, I'll give the Russian a try. Although I used to use that all the time. It was used to be one of my favourites. Where is it? skin for it. But pardon me. Right, let's have a look on this side.
I need a ride, chum.
Yeah, it's actually a really good weapon. It's well, it's nice to start off with, but I played with this for a long time, and I went back to the SMLE. I found that was overall the SMLE is definitely the better. Suppressed. I mainly either go with the SMLE Marksman now or the Gewehr 98. They're probably the best two. I find the faster bullet speed of the Gewehr makes it better than the Russian. You just have to lead a little bit more with this, whereas with the Gewehr you don't have to lead as much, which I find a bit better. Oh, miles off. By the iron sights. What about support, Gary? Do you use the like the scopes on that? Fucker. Don't really like mixing it up. I prefer to just stick with one. It messes you up. Keep trying different. Better off to find one to stick with it. Shooting at nothing there. Yeah, definitely what you get used to. So I find it difficult now to run in with like the assault, and I've been playing Scout so long now that it's just easier, because like I say, it's just what you're used to playing. Alright, that is Moby, thanks for dropping in, mate. Hopefully we'll see some Battlefield 1 videos from you soon. Yeah, I find that bar seems a bit... It's got so little bullets, it's almost more like an assault weapon. I thought, to me, all the support weapons should be like a minimum of 100 rounds, really. You that one a hit? That one a hit? Thank you.
Watch out, a soldier!
We have lost a prize.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
All the oil in these lands.
That's right, it's not too bad if you've got like an automatic weapon, but I find myself with a sniper and I'm running in right on the objective, and it's difficult to get in sort of kills then, but it's nice to play like that.
The Ottomans in the Middle East would have been seen as a sign of renewed strength in the ailing empire. If so, the power gained from controlling the world's oil supply would almost certainly have seen the Ottoman government abandoning their support of the Central Powers.
Sorry about that. Major defeat. Hello? Hello? Hello, mate? Hello, mate, can you hear me? Cool, who's this? Altaiir. Oh, Rock, oh, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining, man. So we've got Altairs in here somewhere as well. I didn't notice he was in my squad. He hasn't come into the party. Hey, mate, what you been doing, working today, or you studying, or? Right, I'm just going to I'll come out of this and we'll start another one because that's finished now. And then I'll start another one up. Oh, that started up, brilliant. Right, so I'm going to
seems remarkable that in order to get our dread
invite Altaiir into the party. Oh, my battery's going to go. Invite players. Where is the Altaiir? Can you hear me okay, Rockham? Can you hear me? Is my mic alright for you to hear? Is it quiet or loud? Is it alright? Right, so let me send you an invite into the game. Did you get an invite? Yep. Alright, Karl. Yeah, mate, good, you? I just sent an invite, mate. Don't know if you're in a game or... Oh, what has happened to me? Yeah. Right, I've just been kicked into the menu or something, so I'm going to have to start a new game. I don't know what happened there. There's been a funny little glitch actually lately where if you're in a game and you come out and you press the R2 to look at who's online, it kicks you out of the game.
With war on the horizon, British High Command recognised that a new mechanised...
It kicks you out back to the... Yeah. And I've only noticed that since the last patch.
Dominated by the Ottomans.
I suppose when they do big patches like that, you other little problems do occur, I suppose, don't they? Right, so I'm gonna. Something else is happening now. I'm just getting a black screen. I don't know what's going on. No, just about 25 minutes, half hour.
Az evvel çelik canavarlardan koca bir taburun çölü geçtiğini gördüm. Dalgalanan sıcağın arasında.
I came on. I see that there was a few people on. I see you was already playing, but I sent an invite just if you stopped. I'd sort of sent an invite, so just like as say you're welcome to join whenever.
Aslı yoktur.
Well, I'm sure you're probably going to be much better than me anyway. I've seen how you play on your videos. Yeah. Well, I'm in just a black screen with that little circle going around at the moment. I tell you, this game, compared with like sort of Battlefield 3, Battlefield 2, even Bad Company, it just takes so long for anything to happen in this game. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Battlefield 4 was alright, but for me, it didn't compare with Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2. They was both absolutely amazing games. Oh yeah. Right, so I've sent Julian and you, Karl, sent you both an invite. I mean, we're playing on Sinai Operations, so I think that's the last one anyway, isn't it? Sinai Desert. I think that's the last operation, isn't it? The last like sector. Yeah, it's definitely a defending. It favours the defence, definitely. But I suppose, like, for me, because I like sniping, I prefer to go onto this, or I'll go onto the one with the ballroom blitz is pretty good. I don't like it when it goes onto the forest, though. I can't remember what one that's called. But that forest map was, for me, I hate it. It's funny the perception you get because of your name, Karl Herdman, on YouTube. For some reason I thought you was German. Because of your YouTube name, Karl Herdman. For some reason I thought you was German. I just like, do you know what I mean? It's funny. For no reason, I hadn't heard like your voice or nothing, but just because of the name, I thought you might have been German. It's funny how you have like little conceptions like that. Especially with a K, Karl with a K. Oh yeah. I know a couple of Karls and they're all with a C. Well, I was brought up and raised up north in Grimsby. Well, not really up north, but Grimsby. But I've been down in London since I was about 7 or 8 years old. I'm just outside London, actually, in Kent. Oh mate, it's crazy. It's absolutely... I mean, the more what's coming out about it, about like they sort of underspent on the cladding and stuff, it's diabolical. And you see the sort of the images of it, just looks like... Do you know what I mean? It reminded me of the Twin Towers in America. It's what it looked like. It was just it looked disturbing. It was horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think generally they're pretty safe if they've got any sort of age to them. I think it's the newer ones, or if they've been redeveloped on the outside. I think the old buildings they're built to contain it, aren't they? Like if a flat catches fire, it stays in that flat. It doesn't spread out. But oh yeah, it's horrible. I mean, for the people who live there and that, it's just horrendous. You can't even imagine what they go through. I just chucked a flare to where you died, and there's like about 8 of them in that building. Oh fuck. I think they're coming around to the left again. They're actually all in that half line up building. No, you got me.
Victory! The Imperial Beast is wounded. That savage devourer of land has been harmed. But it will come for us one last time.
Sorry
Keep
about
your eyes sharp and your hands on your weapons.
Oh yeah. What, after they took it out? Well, no, I hate the dentist and anything like that. Yeah. What towards B? I'm chucking the flare over. Doing? I must be mad. I'm running towards A and they got the bloody train there. I wouldn't say I've really got a favourite map. I mainly sort of, most of the time I play, if I'm not streaming, I play Conquest most of the time. Just find it for a stream, it's a little bit, you're running around in circles, and sometimes like there can not be much going on. I find Operations probably a little bit more suitable for streaming, just because of the fact it's a bit more focused on certain points rather than all spread out over the map. No one wants to watch a stream where you're running around for half an hour and not much is happening, do they? I wouldn't really. Yeah. It's the same as sort of anything, I suppose. Sometimes it's hard in a stream if you've got a lot of people in the chat and you're talking, trying to look down at the screen and see who's sort of talking to you. It's hard to sort of focus and get into the zone. I find if I'm just playing regularly with a couple of people or even just on my own, I can sort of get into the game much easier.
Machine gun! Over there!
Oh, I'm not surprised I took that to see how many was down on the flag.
Brothers,
A tank rolled in and there was like just a whole army of them.
the British rejoice. These lands cannot be owned. These sands will always be free. Now march back to our homelands and walk with pride.
Though the Allies were victorious across the Middle East, the problems of victory remained to be solved. Clashing ambitions, broken promises and manipulated borders planted the seeds of new conflicts that would dominate this region.
This is what I don't like now about Operations, that it don't lead on to another game. And they even said in the patch it was gonna like just rotate it again, but it doesn't even seem to do that. It goes to like, say we're defending it, it goes to attacking. Yeah. See, all I'm getting on this screen is coming up, and you've got the quit in the bottom right hand corner, so it's not going to go on to any other game. Let's wait here and see what happens. I don't even want to touch nothing. I don't want to touch the R2 button. It feels like anything I press, it kicks me out. But they seem to have sorted out that there was all that really bad sort of lagging issue and that, weren't there, when they first done that big patch. Maybe you done that little video on it, and it was, yeah.
Niçin buralara geldiklerine vakıfız.
Yeah, yes, come on now.
Elbet.
See, normally I wouldn't wait for that
Belasıyla da.
because it just says
nimetiyle de
quit
nice
and
bir
it doesn't say that it's coming on. I'd normally
Kara
just
altın
back
çağı,
out of it.
devletleri kılıç imparatorluğu,
But it's just it rotates on the same map, don't it? It don't put you onto a different
canavarlar ki
operation,
cenk etmekten anlarlar. Bu topraklarda
which is a bit.
petrol
I can't see why they can't have like
fışkırtmaları sulh,
a similar thing to the
silah
server
gibi
browser. I know I said it before, but it just seems a bit. I don't see why they can't do that. So it could come straight from this onto Kaiserslatt or one of the other operations. I think it's definitely something they need to work towards trying to fix if they can. Especially with the Russian DLC coming out. If that's going to have 6 maps, it's possibly going to have 3 or 4 new operations.
To secure the beachhead, we must
So
first capture the
you need to
ultimate
be able to just roll from one to the other. Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't too bad. I've actually don't play it that much now. I thought the operations on it were quite good, and the 2 of the maps were really good. I thought the Verdun Heights is a really good map. But the thing is, because it's just premium, you can't find full games on there. Alright, Savage, how you doing, mate? Thanks for dropping into the stream. You're more than welcome to come and join the game if you play on PlayStation. See, this is like, why is there half full games waiting to start? Compress them, or it should just be something where you can just get into the game straight away. Nah, I'm not going to touch it. Yeah. You're out of the game, yeah. Oh, I see your mate's in the thing. If you want to join into the party and join in with the chat, he's more than welcome to.
Let us sweep away these Turks like they were nothing but mosquitoes! Onwards! Get stuck
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty much like that. It's only since I've been started streaming and having and people like just joining random people that I started talking a bit more. Even when I play with my mates, I'm usually quite a quiet gamer. I sort of just like to sit there and sort of get off focus and play the game. But if having people joining in, you've got to talk to them, haven't you? You can't just sit there silently. It's your stream and you're inviting them in. Yeah.
We did it, lads!
Yeah. I sometimes play with a dude from the Caribbean, and he's had major issues since the last patch as well. I suppose if you're playing from like sort of halfway across the world, you are going to have some kind of latency issues, aren't you? No, they balanced it, didn't they, to make it so if you had bad ping, you had an advantage in the game. You would, everyone else's reactions would be slowed down or something like that, and they changed it to give the advantage to the people with a high ping. And that is obviously then it's just killed anyone who's playing in a long distance server. Shit, I can't see nothing now, the fog's there.
Machine gun! One of theirs!
Oh, one of them's come right over the water onto our side. No way. What, are you out? I can't even invite you back because I'm going to come out. You should be able to join on the game though, shouldn't you? If I go out to invite you back, I'm going to get kicked out as well, aren't I? That's bullshit, isn't it? I haven't noticed anything in the sensitivity, but I did see all the different control options and that you've got now for the controller, which I thought was quite good. But I mean, if you start messing around with them, you can probably seriously mess it up. And if you don't know what there was, if you haven't taken a screenshot of the original settings or anything, it can probably mess you up quite a lot. No, I don't know why they brought that back. I thought the game was perfectly well balanced without it. I don't know why they needed to bring that into it. No, and I think like with people who play sort of assault and support and they're getting right in close, you know, if you run around a corner and you both start shooting each other, there's probably a good chance that you're going to get a kill trade. You know, you're both in close, you both shot each sort of at the same time. But for me, I shoot someone right across the map, he shoots just a split second after, he dies, and then, you know, it's not like an instant thing. Half a second later, I'll get shot by him, and it's just not that. I think I notice it a lot more with the snipers, that if we're both at long distance, there's a delay in it. It's not like an instant thing, and that just makes it even worse. I'm not touching no buttons.
Do you need it here?
Tell you what, a couple of weeks ago I ran an Ethernet cable right around my living room. I bought a 10 metre Ethernet cable and I've had absolutely no troubles, no lag, no. My ping is sometimes at like 8 and 9. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I wish I would have done it ages ago. No way. Are you on Wi-Fi from the router though? I'm surprised you're that low then. We're with Sky and generally it's pretty good. Yeah, Virgin's only just come into our area, but our Sky we sort of get download speeds of between sort of 20 and I think the best I've recorded on that Oaklow is about 32 megabytes per second. It seems like it's generally pretty good. We had a couple of weeks ago, we had some really bad issues with the TV. Like it was all getting pixelated, it was losing signal. What the fuck's going on with it? The internet and everything was fine. So we called the engineers out, he went in the garden, chopped a tree down and said it was in the way of the dish. And it's been fine since he chopped the bloody tree down. You know what I mean? How random's that? Yeah, people love their TV, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've got some kids and that. I mean, we've got 4 kids, and they like to watch the movies. My oldest boy likes to watch like the sport and that. So we get all the packages, and it's ridiculous how much it costs, man. I mean, the internet, all the sports, the movies, and you say, all right, we're going to get rid of the movies. No one watching them, and it's just like moan. You think, is it worth it? We'll just get them back, keep them all happy.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, you're in. Can I switch to squads without getting... I pressed it. fuck, that is absolutely ridiculous. Actually, I wonder if I can join onto your game. Oh no, I didn't want, sorry, ignore that invite. Yeah, I pressed thingy and it's not giving me the option to join. You know, it says... I'm going to have to come out of it. Why does it do that? That is... Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to quit because I'm stuck on the end of round screen, even though it's not the end of round. Back to the main menu. Rockham, I'll send you another invite. We've had to come out of it because it's just... I don't know what's going on with it. Alright, let's do Kaiser Slat. If there's any full games.
The defeat of Russia in the east allowed Germany to concentrate its forces for one massive assault on the British sectors. The initial hurricane bombardment was heard as far away as London. General Ludendorff then ordered his stormtroopers to attack the enemy trench lines.
I don't know what's going on at the moment. I'm not even getting that circle in the corner.
This infernal bombardment, the noise, the smoke.
The most tremendous cannonade I've ever heard. Swept round us, right with a red leap in flame, quite unending in either direction.
Oh dude, you're having trouble with your internet.
Gotta be careful. They're calling them stormtroopers. Jerry's best. Got orders to leave their trenches and charge right into us.
Come on, concentrate on your bayonet. Imagine it piercing the hearts of the Hun. Every last one of them.
Right, I think I'm loading in.
The German attack is imminent. Here we go.
What do you think of New Call of Duty? You've seen any of it? I'm not sure about it. I don't know if I'm convinced. I think I've got to see a bit more before I commit to getting it yet.
Right in an enemy soldier. Position under attack. Stop them there.
I'm just getting hit markers and hit markers and no kills.
Airship right there. Sighted an enemy soldier.
Yes, we lost. And Jerry knocked 7 bells out of us. But this fight is not over, not by a long chalk. Let's
No, it's not nice when you start right on the last sectors.
And show these blinders what we British are truly made of.
The initial attacks in the Kaiserschlacht campaign successfully broke
I
through
never
the
know where
British
you're going to end
lines,
up with these.
forcing its
I
armies
still
back
haven't got a
towards
like
the city of Amiens.
a
This
like
vital
sort of
railway junction connecting
idea of what
all
map
Allied
comes
troops
after what
across
map.
France was Germany's true objective.
MEMs. Yeah, a little bit. Used to be really into it years ago. Still follow. I've got my team. Still follow a team and watch a bit of football now and again. Used to play for teams. Used to be really into it back in the day, but I haven't sort of lost interest in it a bit with when I started having the kids and that. Always was years and years ago. Was a Mill supporter. Used to go out and yeah.
The Indian troops, all of our allies.
Well, not really hooligan, but we used to go out and have a little tumble. But I sort of switched allegiances now. I've gone to, for the last few years, I sort of started going towards Crystal Palace. They're my local teams where I was sort of brought up around there, South East London. So Millwall and Palace were both the local teams. But actually, sort of when I was at school and in my 20s and early 20s, I was Millwall and I hated Palace. And now I've sort of gone away from Millwall a little bit and gone on to support Palace now. They're up in the Premier League and they're sort of doing quite well for themselves. And they're still my local team. Well, they was, but I've sort of moved away from there now. But I sort of support them both in a way. You know what? I don't know what happened with old Pardew, but he would have been. I thought he was going to do well there, and I thought he would have stuck around a little bit, but he had that really shitty run of results, and they sort of just binned him, didn't give him much of a chance. You know what? He should never have gone to United in the first place. He's tempted by the money and the big club and that, but he should have just stayed with us and developed, and now would have been the time for him to move on to a bigger club if he would have stayed to us. I think he went too early.
Enemy soldier sighted! Enemy attack! Stand fast, man!
car coming up.
Enemy medic! Look lively! Enemy shock trooper!
Oh, fucker. spawn down there. Go back to B.
I have eyes on a shock trooper. Enemy shock trooper, stay alert. Enemy medic sighted.
Yeah, it's fun little, didn't they? Too bad.
Amiens is ours. You're heroes, every man jack of you, all working together. That's the secret of British greatness. Haig can cease.
I think that was our first one, wasn't it? So I get another couple, didn't they?
In the 2 weeks since the start of Kaiserschlacht, the German army had suffered 250,000 casualties, including many of its elite stormtroopers, without achieving the decisive victory it needed. The Allies had also lost thousands of men, so were relying on the arriving US forces to conquer one last piece of hell.
I have just, well, my mic should be alright, I haven't changed my mic, but the jack went on my earphones for some reason, my Astros, so I've got my, which I used to plug into my mic, but now I've got just my little girl's headphones plugged into the controller, but the mic should still be the same. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know if one of the kids have got hold of them, but the jack, it won't go into the, well, it goes into the microphone and goes into the controller, but there's no sound coming out of it, so I don't know what's happened to them. And a nice set of earphones. I've had them for ages as well. Always put them back in the box each time I've used them, and I really look after them. And I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know if one of the kids has had them out and tried to mess around with them, or don't know. Oh, is that your friend hunting noobs? up on the in the highlights on the score. He got the best squad score.
This infernal bombardment, the noise, the smoke. The most tremendous cannonade I've ever heard. Swept round us in a white curve of red leaping flame, quite unending in either direction.
It's a whole new type of warfare, boys. Gotta be careful.
They're calling them stormtroopers. Jerry's best. Got orders to leave their trenches and charge right into us.
Come on, concentrate on your bayonet. Imagine it piercing the hearts of the Hun. Every last one of them.
Yeah, quite like this operation. I think this is quite a good one. Some Quentin Squire and how he ends. Yeah, it's quite. I quite enjoy this one. Yeah, I really only play once a week. Thursday nights is the only time I can really get on, which is that's just how it is, I suppose. Can't do nothing about it. But it'd be nice to play a little bit more. And when I look back at the Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3, I put in like well over like a couple of thousand hours into them. But do you know what I mean? I'm just up to about 150 hours on this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Jerry, made it back. Nice one. Didn't even realise you'd gone away. We're just waiting, trying to get into some full operation games. I'm not too sure yet. I'll need to see a little bit more. I'm not convinced by it yet. Actually, that the trailer, I thought it just looked like such a rip-off of Battlefield with the bayonet charge and the melee. Yeah. Yeah. It just seems like, you know what, as well, when it sort of came out, I think they just, when Battlefield 1 first released their trailer, and then not long after they said, oh, they're going boots on the ground, World War II, I think they had something else planned, and I think when Battlefield 1 came out, or the trailer got released, they changed their plans and tried to just get something out quick, and I'm not sure about it yet. I haven't heard nothing yet, but I've seen a couple of people saying Bad Company 3, but I'll be surprised if they go down there. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 2, World at War. I think probably World at War was probably my favourite out of all of them. I think because the first game I played, the first FPS I played was Bad Company, and I really enjoyed it. And it's like I find it now difficult to go onto like that play style of Call of Duty with the small maps, like, and just, I don't know, I prefer like the big open world sort of maps. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just what I first played was Bad Company and Bad Company 2. And I think it sort of sticks with you. The first games you play, like, you know, you could be a FIFA player or a PES player. It's whatever you play first, you sort of stick with it then, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you sort of build your loyalties, don't you, to certain franchises. I mean, I like Battlefield, and I've sort of always played it. I would give quite a chance if I thought it looked interesting. If a demo comes out, I'll definitely play like the beta or the demo or something like that. Because I wouldn't just write it off just for the fact that I didn't like Infinite Warfare or Ghosts or anything like that. I would give it a fair shot, but I just, now my play, the games I like to play doesn't suit that little small map running around. I don't know if it's worth sitting in here. We're back down to 4 players on one team and nothing in the other. They need to, I bet there's lots of people sitting in the same situation. They just need to condense all the players down into one map so that you can just get a game. Yeah, Jerry, you didn't think that was the Call of Duty looked, you're not convinced on it either? You must be happy with the, yeah, just my man Jerry in the chat is not convinced on it either. But he's excited for the Xbox, the new Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard they definitely is coming to Xbox. I've heard. I'm not too sure about PlayStation though. All right. Oh, Jerry, you'll be happy with that. No, because I heard someone was talking about it the other day, so I sort of had a little look around on Google and that, and I couldn't find nothing solid. Just like it possibly could be coming to the Xbox and PlayStation, but more favouring to the Xbox, I suppose, because it's the Xbox is basically a PC anyway, isn't it? It runs on that sort of, it's Microsoft and that, isn't it? So, but, yeah, I'd be interested in that because it's just something a bit different, and I think that it needs that, the industry, for games like that to come out. Yeah. Jerry's, what's he saying? The COD trader didn't give him the excitement and he grew up on COD. I think a lot of people are saying that. Right, I'm going to leave this. There's no one joining it, is there? Yeah, let's go out and find something else. Return to menu. Girly Gamer was always on COD. What do you think of the new one then? You impressed by the trailer and the reactions to it? What do you think?
On the anniversary of their humiliating defeat at Caporetto, the Italian army launched a huge assault to win back the land they had lost from the now well-prepared Austro-Hungarians. This would be the ultimate test for both of these courageous armies.
Yeah, I think by the time Infinite Warfare come out, people had had enough of that jetpacks and wall running and stuff, didn't they? I think it just got a bit silly by then. Yeah, I think it was like a one-off game. It was probably, you know, if they would have done just a one like that and then gone back to either back in time or to a modern day, even sort of like slightly into the future, but I think they just pushed it too far with Infinite Warfare. Yeah. I played little bits of it, yeah. But my boy, he's into Call of Duty. Again, I suppose it's one of that sort of thing. It's like an age thing as well. It seems like there's a lot of younger people playing it. I don't know if it is or it's just my impression of it. Jerry's saying they even screwed up the zombies on Infinite Warfare, which I couldn't comment on, but I know for sure not a lot of people weren't happy with it. Did you ever play? Did you play any Hardline? So I never got it, never bought it, never played it. Not because of the game actually. At the time when it came out, I wasn't really gaming. I wasn't playing on the computer. I just had other stuff going on, and I didn't play for about a year. And it was that whole time really while Hardline was out. So if I had been playing, I probably would have given it a chance. Yeah. See, that was my Bad Company and Battlefield 3 days, where I just was on it constantly.
Well, Fortune's down now.
Oh, fuck, I can't even see him. Yeah, I think they're probably going to stick to Battlefield. I don't think they're going to do another franchise like Hardline or Bad Company. I think it's going to be another Battlefield title. There's a bloody support player up in one of them little trenches and he's just got me about fucking 5 times. Oh, I got scrubbed. What was that? I spawned on C and I'm like halfway up the mountain. I'm closer to B than C. Really?
Watch out, a soldier! soldier.
When you get it down to all day, it's just like fucking flashlight city down there. Well, they're fucking holding it down, aren't they? Oh, he's behind us.
Our attack has failed, but this fight is not over. If we pull together like true Italians, then these walls of rock that face us, they will crumble, and the Empire will fall.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of interesting looking games coming out, for sure, isn't there? No, Jerry was going on about that. He said it looks really, really good. Is that on Xbox only, or is that going to be PlayStation as well? I haven't seen, all I know about it is what Jerry was telling me. I haven't seen I didn't see a trailer of it, I haven't seen no clips of it, so I don't even know what sort of game it is. But he's saying it's looking really, it looks really good. What is it, shooting game? Anthem. You sounded quite hyped about it, Jerry. What's it going to be, Jerry? Is it Xbox exclusive, or is it on PlayStation, PC? What sort of game is it? I don't even know. What is it? Shooting game? Is it a strategy game? I haven't seen nothing about it. Interesting. Go away. Alright, Shot King, how you doing, mate? It's made by BioWare, so I can't see it being Xbox exclusive. It's a shooter with a sci-fi element, a little bit like Destiny. Yeah, just what you were saying, really cool. You keep saying that tank's there, but it won't let me spawn in it. No, no. Oh, almost pulled in a plane then. I didn't want to do that. Give him a quick tea bag. Pardon me. Fuck off. By there. Medics.
He's wounded, Patsy.
Take an AMC back as well. Stupid fences. Oh shit. No surprise there.
Our attacks have failed. Austrians managed to hold their ground. We're going to put every last man into this coming attack. Our last chance to take back the fortress.
We must have it at one point. We had both of the ones down the bottom and we was taking the fortress one, weren't we? No, I couldn't spawn on them. It showed them there, but it said the area was too small or it had gone or something. Oh, I got one. Oh, I think I've got in the tank, but I'm absolutely can't do nothing with them. Oh, my controls are all weird. I've got them inverted or something. Yeah, that is weird. I got one in from the when we first started, but then once you into the game, it won't let you get one. Yeah. Okay, look at me right here. Shoot and shoot. Oh, I've got a kill. They got all three of them again. Fucking trade kills.
You're
not giving nothing up, are they?
Our honor remains, for you fought well. Hold your heads up high, and know you did all you could.
One can only speculate what an Austro-Hungarian victory would have meant for the future of Europe. It is possible success could have united the crumbling empire, allowing the Habsburgs to keep control of their countries, races and ethnicities for at least a few months longer.
Right, I think I'm going to call that a night then. Yeah, me too. Yeah, no worries, man. It's been a pleasure. I'll send invites out to you again next time. But don't know if it's not. Yeah, I'll send them out anyway. Usually send them 8 out to fill up the party, and whoever joins. So, yeah, nice one. Yeah, mate, and you, nice one. Oh, mate, yeah, cool. Oh, mate, bye, mate.